Coverage you can count on begins with Hurricane Helene, now nearly 365 days later. Tonight we continue our series of stories on the one-year anniversary, and we're checking on recovery progress in Burke County. Graham Lee reports.
Waynesboro, Georgia. They call it the bird dog capital of the world, but 1 year after the hurricane, it's the same place where people like Jeff Phillips are still recovering.
We were building a house when it hit, and on the new land I've still got trees down that have got to be cleaned up.
The storm leaving behind $22 million in damage countywide and close to 1 million cubic yards of debris. EMA says the biggest challenge was clearing off debris on the roadways.
One of the first areas that were cleared was by the National Guard, and it was the evacuation routes from Plant Vogel for the emergency planning zone. And just the time it took to clear those routes in case there were an emergency was a big deal.
Hundreds of fallen trees destroyed homes and led to a series of power outages, prompting the Development Authority to offer upwards of $10,000 in grants for small businesses.
A lot of businesses were out of power for over a week, so that meant they were out of business for a week, and a week of no business, no revenue.
But Burke County farmers perhaps took the worst hit from Helene. Along with Tropical Storm Debbie and a drought, the hurricane adding insult to injury. Governor Kemp confirmed the hurricane's economic impact on the state's agriculture was an estimated $6 billion.
They had some crop loss last year because the hurricane hit right at the time of harvest. So there was a lot of crop loss. It seems like this year we've had plenty of rain, so that there should be a recovery.
The county just finished storm cleanup back in June. Some homeowners are still working to repair homes, but 1 year later, county leaders say they've learned a lot.
The ice storm we thought was bad, but this was probably 10 times worse.
But even on the back end of a once-in-a-lifetime event, those like Phillips are just grateful to still be alive.
All that devastation, all that damage that was done, all the trees that were down on houses and everything else, and I don't know of a single soul that was injured.
In Waynesboro, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.